Good morning. So in today's video, we will continue with the poem Animals by Walt Whitman. No one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. No one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. So they show their relations to me, and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their possessions. So, in this kneels mean to bow down. No one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. So now in this, it is given, the poet, he says that he has never seen any animal bending his head in respect to another, and nor to his ancestors who lived thousands of years ago. Like we human beings, we do bow to others. He says that they do not show devotion towards God like humans do. So he says that there is no creature, there is no animal who is considered to be more respectable than the other, and the others bow in front of that animal. So it is not that way in their society, but we have it in the human society. So in the human society, the poet, he just wants to point out that the rich people, they are given more importance and they are treated with more respect as compared to the poor people. But in the society of animals is not practiced at all. So they do not give respect to others. They do not feel that the other is superior to them. So everyone in animal world is happy, and it is not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. So everyone there is happy, and nobody is unhappy in the world of animals. So they are not human like human beings who find themselves the happiest or the saddest on this earth. And then, so they show their relations to me and I accept them. So here he says, the poet, he says that animals, they are they show their relations with the other animal, and the relations they maintain quite honestly. So he says, he wants to say, the poet, he wants to say that animal use other animal as their food, and other animals as their food. And what they do is they never try to conceal this from anyone. But in the human society, like although we might show that we are very friendly, we have very good relationship, we are very nice to each other, but there are times when the things, and it is not that the person, whatever the person shows, he is that type of person. So the poet, he says that he accepts the fact that animals, so they show their relations to me and I accept them. So he accepts the fact that animals, they are they show their relations to one another, and they are very true in maintaining their relationships. They bring me tokens of myself. Tokens are here, the word token refers to the qualities. They evince, that means to reveal, to show them plainly in their possessions. Possessions is to possess something, the ownership of something. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their possessions. So now, here the poet, he says So the poet, he says that the animals, they remind him of his original characteristics, the characteristics which animals still retain and which they still possess, and they also show them clearly. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge time ago and negligently drop them? Negligently is carelessly. So in this, now the poet, he is wondering from where the animals get those tokens, those characteristics, so those qualities. So which qualities is he talking about? He's talking about self-satisfaction, contentment, feeling of guilt. So all these qualities, they are there in the animal, but they are not found in human beings now. So now the poet, he is introspecting himself, and he says that the animals still possess those qualities. I wonder where they get those tokens. So he is just thinking from where, he's just wondering where they get those characteristics from, where they get these good qualities from. And he did I pass that way huge time ago and negligently drop them? So now the poet, he's questioning himself. He is just asking himself about the good qualities that were there. He is asking where had those qualities gone. He is saying, had he dropped them carelessly? Had he lost them somewhere? So these qualities, they were there in the human beings in the past. So they had the qualities of contentment, feeling of guilt, truthfulness, kindness, innocence. And now these qualities, they are there in the animals. And he is just wondering where these qualities have gone now. Earlier, these qualities were supposed to be there in the human beings, but now these qualities are not there, are not found in the human beings. So he just wonders, he's wondering that have the humans given up these qualities, and have they dropped these qualities? And he just wants to know that have these qualities been now passed on to the animals?